Now, as I was beholding the stars above, I began to feel the wind blow upon my countenance again. In the times of the silence of the wind, I started to see something start to form in time, and this was strange, for I saw like something comes up but does not come up to its fullness. With the crowns of my eyes still in one place, I started to enter into the state between wakefulness and stillness. My spirit started to move into the mysteries that lie beneath the reality of man, veiled from the eyes of the physical. I started to see glances of many things. I saw this comes up and another in its stead, while yet another also rises.
And that is why we have to be aware. And then you might ask yourself that, how shall I know that the times and seasons have changed? Because you see, it is one thing to see something change. It is another to act accordingly. And remember, in our previous episodes, I was talking how when you have a dream, you have to act accordingly. And like how I was saying, that one of the ways to know that the times and the seasons have changed is when you start to get a certain caliber of dreams. Dreams come as a notifier, a signal that, by the way, the times and seasons have changed. And how do we know about this? You see the story which I told you about Joseph and Pharaoh. How do we know that the time and season for Joseph had changed? The time and season for Joseph changed the moment the king Pharaoh got a what? Got a dream. When the dream came, it was a signal that the time for Joseph had come to rise. So the dream that came to Pharaoh was a sign that the times and seasons for Joseph had changed. That the time which was night had now become day. Because look at the example of Joseph. He goes and interprets a dream, and then the king makes him king. What does this mean? This means that when your time and season comes, there will be a sign that shall come about it. And this sign lies in the very thing that you know. Imagine, God has given various gifts to every man. And there is a time for a gift in a certain day, certain season, and a certain time. When your time comes, the gift which you carry within is required of thee. That is why every man has to be very diligent in the very thing God has given them. Now, how do you know that the time and season has changed? Like I've told you, one of the signs is that that very thing that you carry is required of you. A thing that you have always known now becomes of great importance. And this should be a sign to you that, by the way, my time has come. Are we together? Because we remember, like when it came, when Jesus spake. Now I'm getting another scripture now. In John chapter 17, verses 1. The scripture says, now we're talking about times and seasons, being able to discern the times and seasons. Jesus spoke these words, lifted up his eyes to heaven, and says, Father, the hour has come, the time and season has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may also glorify you. Jesus knew that the time and season for him to be glorified had come. But how did Jesus know that the time and hour for him to be glorified had come? He knew it because he what the scripture refers to as the son of perdition had gone into play. Judas Iscariot had already betrayed him, and that was a sign to him that his hour had come. We have to notice that that when the times and seasons change, there are changes that we start to see in our reality. And you start to see changes happening in the realm of the spirit, first and foremost, but then as well, you begin to see changes happening in the physical dimension, in your physical plane, the things that you see day by day.